Hey, this is Rich. I'm working with my brother Dave. We renovate houses, and today we're actually going to do a review on a Char Broil grill. Okay, the reason we are so excited about this particular brand of grill is because when you cook on it, the food tastes amazing. And my brother told me about it, and I was kind of like, yeah, oh, sure. And then we bought one for this lake house that we're renovating, and I thought, my gosh, he is 100% right. I love the way the food tastes, and so I liked it so much I bought this identical grill for my house at home. So the reason we're so jazzed by it is Char Broil's got this, it's called infrared cooking system. Whatever you're cooking comes out really juicy. And then the second issue, with a lot of grilling you get these flare-ups, but this system, I'm not going to say it completely eliminates them, but it's drastically reduced if you keep a clean grill. And as you can see at this time, this one's not clean. So that brings us to another feature about this grill that we really love, is how easy it is to clean it. First, we're going to show you how we clean it, and then we'll show you how we're cooking on it. When you buy it from the store, it's made to use with propane tanks like those. But you also can get a conversion kit, and you can convert it to natural gas. And we actually just made another video on how to do that, because when you use natural gas, then you're never going to run out of fuel while you're cooking. This system's called dual fuel, so then, like I said, it comes naturally set up for propane, but then you can also convert it over to natural gas. And right there you can see that little icon means that it's capable of doing either propane or natural gas. But to do the natural gas, like I said, you've got to convert it over. It's actually not very hard. You have to take everything out of it, go in there and pull out these little nozzles or orifices, because natural gas, the ports are bigger than they are on propane. So most typical grills have these cooking grates that are here on top, these black ones. But what really separates this Char Broil grill and their infrared technology is these cooking grates, and these are the ones that are dispersing the flame. And you can see, I mean, I can't even count how many holes are in each of these, but there are a lot. And then there's 3 different grates that are dispersing the flame. So I've never seen another grill use this exact system, and it's really wonderful because it distributes the flame evenly, so all your food is going to be cooked evenly. The food is incredibly juicy. And the other thing is, with flare-ups, they're drastically reduced because the flame is being dispersed through so many different openings. You know, it sounds too good to be true, but I mean, honestly, it really is. It does an amazing job of cooking and reduces the flare-ups. I would heartily recommend them. And another great feature of this grill is how easy it is to clean. So we're going to show you how we clean this grill. And the first thing we need to do is remove the warming rack from the top. And then we'll remove the cooking grates. There's 3 of these. Okay, so we're removing these. And they give you, it's really cool, they give you this little tool that is made for the grates, and it just hangs right here on the door. So as long as you remember to put it back, you'll always know where it is. It's right on the door of your grill. So you can see it's got like these little triangles, and they fit perfectly down into the grooves of the cooking grates. The scraping tool just goes along in the grooves. And the goal here is, you know, there's hundreds of these little holes, and we're trying to uncover them all so that the flame will be able to cook evenly. And we're going to do that with each one. All right, so those are all nice and clean. Meanwhile, back inside the grill, there's just a little bit of a mess down in there. So these just pop right off. These are called flame guards. And then your option here, the burners themselves are all put in with these little cotter pins. There's 8 of them. So if you're super meticulous, you want to get every last crumb of residue that's in here, you could remove all of these. For my purpose, this isn't that dirty, so I'm just going to go get a Scott towel and I'm going to clean it out, and I'm going to leave this whole rack in place. But all you have to do is remove these cotter pins, all 8 of them, And these burners, you can move them right to the side. Oh, the other thing that's kind of cool about this grill is it's got a grease trap right here. And so this thing's shaped like the shower pan of a shower, where everything runs down to the center here. So that's really cool. So we can just shoot all this stuff down in there, and we'll clean the grease trap out later. But that's just on with a little hanger, so it's really easy to get to. So just another really cool feature of this grill. This is the kind of stuff though that can actually catch on fire later. So if you keep a clean grill, I don't mean like every single time you grill, but every 2-3 times you grill, clean it out like this, and you'll really appreciate when you go to cook, because you won't have these flare-ups. You're especially trying to get, if you see a pool of grease, it's just a big glob of grease, you just want to clean that off so that won't ignite later. But there, for my purposes, that's plenty clean. All right, so now we're just going to put everything back. Okay, so we're going to put our flame tamers back on. And they just set in here. There's these little raised areas in the front and the back. And these flame tamers just go right over there, right over them. And they're positioned right over each burner. And then this is the infrared cooking racks that distributes our flame evenly. And they right on there this side up. All right, so those are back down. And we'll throw these guys back in. Just kind of space those out. Your warming rack could have debris on it. This one's pretty clean, so we're not going to worry about that. To reinstall this, there's little pegs in the back. So there's 2 pegs and a hole. So there's a peg there, a hole here, and a peg here. And the front of that just sits there on the grill. And bam, that thing's clean and ready for a party. Another great feature of this Char Broil grill is it's got a temperature gauge. It's got a thermometer right here, and you can see that it's heating up pretty fast. We just turned it on a couple of minutes ago. So I'm actually going to turn all the burners down to about medium, and we're going to cook up some corn here. And we like to just put them on and cook them right in the husks. It keeps the moisture in, so that the corn is nice and juicy when you bite into it. I'm going to put it on and turn it 3 other times. So we're going to do about 4 minutes aside, and that will be perfectly cooked after 16 minutes. All right, look how awesome that is. This 4-burner grill fits 10 ears of corn, and those will be cooked up shortly. All right, so side 1 is done, and we just turn it 90 degrees to the right. All right, about 4 more minutes, and we'll flip it again. Okay, it's 4 minutes later. This baby is heated all the way up to almost 450, which is pretty toasty. These are cooking up nicely. Okay, we're flipping it. This is the 3rd side that's being grilled now. We have 1 more side after this one. All right, those guys are now cooked all the way around. All right, well, those look wonderful. Let's grill something else. All right, next up we've got barbecue chicken, and I think this is some kind of a lemon chicken. All right, plenty of room for all that chicken. What's awesome is we're not getting any flare-ups. It's just cooking away. That thing's cooking up a storm. All right, he's been on about 6 minutes. We'll flip them over. All right, those are looking pretty tasty as well. Nice and juicy inside too. All right, so those chickens are looking wonderful, and we're ready for the next course. All right, now we're moving on to fillets and brats. And they're all cooking up nicely, and got the thing loaded. We're having no flare-ups at all. Just perfect grill marks. right, look at that. All right, so we can check these fillets, and oh, look at that. That is about perfectly cooked. So we're going to start pulling these guys off. And in the meantime, our brats want to be turned. These grates are like perfect for holding brats because they don't fall over when you want to do that side of them. All right, well, those look ready for eating. Nice. Burgers are the hardest thing to grill because there's fat in them, more fat than the other meats. And if anything is going to flare up, it's going to be hamburger, ground beef. So we'll see how these do, but so far this has been a massive amount of grilling and we've not had one flare up yet on this awesome Char Broil grill. Alright, so now we're going to check to see how the brats are doing. These look like they are nicely cooked. Looks very juicy, and it is cooked all the way through. It's not pink in the middle. Alright, those guys are all done and ready for eating. And we're almost finished with our burgers. Still no flare-ups. Alright, well, as you can see, this is an absolutely fantastic grill. I mean, you saw how much food we just cooked on it, and this is the last batch of the day. These are, you know, hamburgers that are full of fat, and there's been not one flare-up in all of this cooking. So we would definitely recommend this Char Broil grill, and we're going to put a link in the description below. It's our affiliate link, so if you purchased one through our link, it would be awesome because they would send us a small commission, and we really appreciate that. But even if you just want to get it wherever you normally shop, we would definitely recommend this grill. So thanks much for viewing. If you like this video, please give it a like, and feel free to give us a comment and share it with a friend. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe because we have a lot of home improvement videos coming out shortly. So thanks much for viewing, and happy grilling.